What is up, guys? It is Wii360 with me, and welcome to me, first of all, because I haven't made a video in almost a month. Yeah, consistency, but I did pretty good in October, you gotta admit. We're gonna get back in the groove of things, and we're gonna make some more videos. But anyway, today, as you can see in the title, it has been 1 year since the Wii U, Xbox One, and PS4 have been out together. Obviously, Wii U has been out for now 2 years, but together they've been out for 1 year. So how about, if you don't have one, I'm going to tell you which one you should get first, second, and last. And you may be wondering, why the hell should I listen to this guy? Me. I mean, I look like an idiot, right? I mean, I look like an idiot, but there's a reason. It's because I actually have the PS4, Xbox One, and Wii U. And yeah, so just to let you know. Alright, so let's get right into it because I have a lot to talk about. So we're gonna quickly talk about the look of the system. Now, if you don't know what the look of the system is, here, look. Alright, so that was the looks of the system. I'm pretty sure you know what they look like, but just to get you a heads up. Basically, as you can see, the Xbox One is the biggest and the most heaviest, you could say, and it takes up the most space. So if you're really worried about space, then that's a point off for the Xbox One, I guess you could say. Same thing with the PS4. It's still not as big as the Xbox One. It's thinner, and it's got a nice rectangular sort of thing, slanting. I mean, I don't really care for the look because I'm not looking at it while I'm playing games. But hey, if that's what you kind of like, then yeah. And then also for the Wii U, it's very tiny. It's super portable. So if you're into portability, that's it too. So that's a plus up for the Wii U. So yeah. Alright, so now I'm going to talk about the controller for all three of the consoles. So first up, I will talk about the Xbox One controller. The Xbox One controller, in my opinion, is the worst out of the three. I really do not really care for the Xbox One controller. It's not bad. It's good. I like it. You know, it's nothing terrible. You got these on the triggers. They now made rumbles in the triggers, and for me at least, I don't know if that's a bug in like something bad with the controller, but every time game uses this feature, it's so loud. The vibration is ridiculous. It goes with the controller vibration, which I don't like at all. There's no point absolutely at all. And also there's these little things on the analog sticks where you could basically get your sweat stuck in there. So if you got sweaty hands while you're playing, you're gonna get these white little marks under in like the crevice, or whatever, I don't know how to say it, into these little things. Either way, it's not good. It's not good. The other controllers don't have that problem. So yeah, just let you know, everything else is fine. You know, you got the A, B, X, Y, D-pad, the home button. These two things I don't really like. Worst out of the three in my opinion. My second favorite is the PS4 controller. It's a little dusty. I haven't played it in a while. I gotta play it, Mo. Hold on, let me move my mic a bit. I think that's fine. Alright, so obviously the PS4 controller is way better than the PS3 controller. The PS3 controller was absolutely horrifically terrible in my opinion. But PS4 one feels very, very good. You're good to just go like this for hours and hours and hours upon days, because very good. The trigger buttons are very good. D-pad is good. The analog sticks feel so nice. I actually wish every single controller had these analog sticks, in my opinion. That's what it should have been, but it's very good. You got the share button, which I never use, options button, and you know, triangle, X. And then you also got the touchpad, which you don't really use for many of the things, which I really do wish a lot of more games use it for better uses, but they don't. So yeah, just to give you a heads up. my favorite controller is, in fact, the Wii U Pro, not the Wii U Pro controller, the Wii U gamepad. Now, every single person is gonna disagree. Obviously, I'm playing Smash Brothers currently for Wii U. I love it. It feels so right. It's just, it's so much better. You got the camera in the middle right there. You got the home button. You got the 2 speakers. Obviously, every single game that you could play, almost every single game you could play off TV play. So imagine playing HD Smash Brothers on your gamepad while everyone's sleeping. It's amazing. Hear this. Anyway, yeah, it's my favorite. It's the most comfortable. Yes, it's big, but I got big hands. At least I think I have big hands. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Obviously, everything is my opinion. So, the menu system. Now, I'm gonna tell you about each menu. Now, for the menu for the Xbox One, again, I think it's the worst out of the 3. I think it's so complicated. I think it's ridiculous. First of all, they don't have a settings menu. Everything, they really do force you to use that Connect. You gotta, they have the settings menu, but everything, all the tiles, it's just, it's too annoying. It's too annoying. Everything should be just in a set place, Microsoft, but it's not. It's in whole different places, and especially when you click something, it goes to your like main tab. I don't know. It's a big mess. It really is, and I don't like it at all. I think it was poorly done. I think it was really poorly done. The Xbox 360 menu was the greatest menu because it was just so simple. You would just go to games, you go to apps, whatever you need to do. And even if you want to do Bing, no one does Bing. At least I think. At least I don't know. But yeah, PS4 menu. PS4 menu is my second favorite. Again, it's not the greatest. It's very simple, but that's what you need. It's very simple to get to where you're going quicker. You know what I mean? What's the point of having it all complicated, Xbox One? But this one, it's just, especially with all your apps and games, they're just in a straight line, so you would just go wherever you needed to go. And like I said, just straight line. Or if you wanted to go to the store, you go up, and then the store is right there already. So it's not really complicated. However, let's say you haven't played a game in a long time. You're gonna have to scroll all the way to the end, and let's say you have a lot of games like I do. I have a lot of games and a lot of apps and stuff, and so I have to scroll all the way. So it's not bad, but it's a little tedious, I guess you could say. I mean, if anything, there should be like a folder thing or something. Just saying, well, it makes sense. And now the Wii U menu is actually my favorite. Why? Because it's super simple. If you ever had the Wii, it's basically that, the Wii, and obviously the Wii was very good. You would just, all you have to do is just click. You have little tiles, and you have a whole menu of things. Like, let's say yours is on page 3. You go page 3, and it's already right there for you to click into it right now. And then also on the bottom, you got your internet browser, which is the best internet browser out of all the systems because it's got the gamepad, so you can just do the touchscreen. You got the Miiverse. You got the notifications. You got the eShop, you know, the store where you buy whatever games you want to buy and stuff like that. And it's very good and simple. You got to keep it simple. There's no point of having it for so much. There's no point whatsoever. So yeah. Now services. I can't even talk about the Wii U for this one because they don't actually have a service. If you really want to get technical, they have Club Nintendo, which you could, when you buy games, you could register, and then you got the coins, and then maybe you could get free games or whatever. I don't count it though because it's not on the system itself. For the Xbox One, it's Xbox Live, which Xbox Live is probably my favorite out of the two, which is also versing against PlayStation Plus. I have both of them. Actually, I gotta buy both of them pretty soon. Oh well. But Xbox One, they give you, both of them give you the same benefits, except I believe, don't count me on this, but most people have been saying that PlayStation Plus, when you lose your free games, because both of them give 2 free games a month. I actually like, I don't know, both of them are okay games, but I would say Xbox probably gives the better games. I mean, Stick It to the Man is a very good game, which was given to the PS4. So it goes either way. But overall, I would say Xbox has the better Xbox Live service. Everything's much easier there, actually. Even with the complicated menu system, you still can get everything with your Xbox Live account easier, in my opinion. It's just me. Now social aspects. Now, okay, so Xbox One and PS4 don't really have social aspects, mainly because they have, you could talk to your friends, but that's where it ends. Like, there's nothing where you could talk to the world, talk to whoever you want, whenever you want, all the time. You know what I mean? While the Wii U has that, and it's called Miiverse. If you don't know what Miiverse is, I'll explain it right now. Miiverse is, basically, it's like, think of a Facebook combined with Twitter for Wii U gamers. Each game has a separate community. So let's say I want to go to the Super Smash Bros. For Wii U community, and I type in anyone want to brawl, and someone from freaking Europe can just comment on my thing. Anyone, like, it's public, so they could comment on my thing, on my post. They could they'd be like, oh yeah, just send a friend request, and so I send them a friend request from Miiverse. They accept it, and then we just play games. We just play Smash. And it's very simple, very easy, and it's my favorite thing on the Wii U. Obviously not including games, but it's an amazing service. And I personally think that Xbox Live and PlayStation should totally have something like Miiverse, because with Xbox and PlayStation, you cannot talk to the world. It's only your friends. Sure, if you want to go to lobbies, you could do it, but it's not the same. It really isn't. The Wii U is a very social console. Obviously you could tell by the advertising, but not only local but online, like I said. And then obviously you could also Wii U chat. So let's say your friend from another country wants to talk to you, you could just use the gamepad straight from the gamepad, and you could draw and things, or you could pretend you're a girl and just be like, "Yo, I'm a girl." You said in the friend request, and then you're a guy. But it's super fun. I really like the Miiverse. It's really, really a thumbs up on the Wii U for that. Now, last but not least, because I put the best for last, aka the games. Now, what I want to say straight up right here, right now, is that Wii U has no third-party support, barely any, maybe a little bit here and there, a little bit, but they basically have nothing. It's dry dirt for third parties. So if you're really into third-party games, but recently a lot of them have been broken and stuff, so I don't really see the need for a lot of third-party. But it's all a matter of opinion. But if you freaking buy Assassin's Creed Unity, but anyway, I want to mainly just talk about the exclusives, because that's what you buy a console for. So, alright, just right at the gate, we all know Nintendo makes the most exclusives, and they make the best quality exclusives. That's what their console is for. So, we'll talk about each, but we'll talk about Xbox first then. Xbox, in my opinion, is third in terms of exclusives, because Xbox has absolutely almost none exclusives. They have almost none. They have Forza. These are all that really came out that are quality, you could say. Forza Motorsport 5, and I think Forza Horizon 2. I believe they came out. I didn't really buy it. I'm not really too big in the racing, but that's something that's quality for racers out there. And Sunset Overdrive, which Sunset Overdrive is probably going to go to PC also. Everything else that was exclusive, Dead Rising 3, Rise, they're not exclusive to Xbox One anymore. They're also on PC. So if you have a PC, there's really no point in buying an Xbox One now. Obviously Halo the Master Chief Collection came out, but that's broken. It's super, super broken. So yeah, for me, the only exclusive that I bought within a whole year was Sunset Overdrive, and it's disappointing. It really is, and I hope Microsoft really starts taking like Rare's IPs and start making new IPs. Like, obviously you got Quantum Break, you got all these games coming out, at least 2 that I know of. 2 that are most likely going to be quality games. Yeah, that Xbox gets third totally. They don't really have a lot of exclusives except for like Halo and Gears, and that's not me just fanboying. That's the truth. All right, so and now we're going to PlayStation. So PlayStation, I would say, is second in terms of exclusives. They have a lot of exclusives. They don't have a variety of genre for exclusives, though. That's the only problem that I have. So basically, for Sony, they have, let's see, you got Uncharted. Obviously, Uncharted 4 comes out. Well, I'll talk about what just happened this year. So the only exclusive that, well, I bought 2 exclusives, which was Infamous Second Son, which is an amazing game, and that is like an adventure open world sort of type of game. And then you also got The Last of Us Remastered. But remember, it's a remastered game. If you already played it last year, there's no point in buying it this year. It's the truth. I didn't play it last year, so it was an amazing game, you know, playing it first time this year. It was awesome. An awesome game. So those are 2 exclusives. Also, Drive Club came out, but it's broken. Littlebigplanet 3 is not exclusive, people. It's also on PS3. So if you have a PS3 and you just want Littlebigplanet 3, Sony's lying to you. It's also on PS3. Just to let you know, we're talking about exclusives, and Littlebigplanet 3 is not an exclusive. So you got like one quality exclusive that came out this year so far. But if you look into the near future, you got Bloodborne, you got The Order 1886, which I don't really care for. But if you're into those, what else? You got a Ratchet and Clank remake, I believe, coming out in early 2015. And obviously, looking into the end of 2015 will definitely be Uncharted 4, which is going to be an amazing game. Let's be for real here. So those are 4 probably quality exclusives, but not a lot of variety in genre. Now we're going to talk about Nintendo, the Wii U, and the Wii U has an amazing catalog of games, and I tell you this, it has an amazing quality of games. The games that came out this year that were exclusive was Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, platformer. Very hard, very difficult game, but an amazing, truly amazing game. One of my top games of this year. Number 2 was, you had the NES remixes, which is like a not mini game. It's like mini little situations in NES games, and they remix them, so it's pretty cool. So that's an exclusive. You also got Mario Kart 8 came out, which it's Mario Kart. It's freaking amazing. You got, which was racing, so that's 3 different genres. See what I'm getting at? Then you got Hyrule Warriors, which is Dynasty Warriors, like Legend of Zelda mashup, and that's an action game. Which that's 4 genres, 4 different exclusives. All right, so it's already like combined more than Sony and Microsoft. And then now you also got Bayonetta 2, which is another awesome game, another action game. So it's not different genre, but I personally like Bayonetta 2 more than Hyrule Warriors. That's all based on opinion, though. And then obviously, just right now, you got Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, which is a massive, amazing game. Truly my favorite game of this year, of the generation so far. So that game is amazing. Super quality stuff. You got a lot of stuff. That's 5 games for this year, not including last year, which last year you got Super Mario 3D World and Pikmin 3 and the Wind Waker HD. A whole bunch of different genres. A lot of people like to say that the Wii U is just Mario and Zelda, but it's not at all. Please don't listen to the media, listen to me. Okay? They got a lot of different games, a lot of different variety. And next year, we'll look into the early next year, which you're going to have Yoshi's Woolly World, which is a platformer, Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, which is like a touch sort of game. I don't know how you would describe it. Splatoon, so if you like shooters, Splatoon is going to be a very big strategy game where you're going to be able to... It's a third-person shooter strategy, basically. It's online, so if you like the online stuff, that's another game right there. And obviously, The Legend of Zelda Wii U, which is going to be fantastic. And also Devil's Third, which is going to be very interesting to see if that turns out to be good. Still being cautious with that, but we'll see. And that's basically the library of games of Wii U, which is an abundance of games. Like, it really is. So, the verdict is here. And now I'm going to tell you which console you should get first, second, and third. Obviously, if you already have one of the 3 consoles, just go from my order and see. So, don't listen. First of all, can I just say, don't listen to the media. and please take your fanboyism. If you're a real hardcore fanboy, like, oh my god, Sony or Nintendo or Microsoft for life, like, don't, please, just have an open mind and play games. We're gamers and we need to play different games. So now, my verdict is buy a Wii U. The first one you buy is a Wii U, and why? It's because it's got the amazing everything, amazing games, AAA games, quality just spits out of the Wii U. It's like quality. No, there's like no broken games on Wii U, exclusive wise. However, Sonic Boom, if you want to count, talks about that. But yeah, it's got such an amazing abundance of games that you need to buy. If you don't have it and you're a gamer, what's wrong with you? But seriously, that's what you should buy first. If you didn't already, you have another game system, buy that one next. I really recommend it. The second system you buy is the PS4, is the PlayStation 4. Why? Because you already have a good, well, you don't already have a good amount of exclusives. I'm saying next year you'll have a good amount of exclusives. At this time of next year, you'll have, yeah, a good amount of exclusives easily. You're gonna have a whole bunch of games by this time next year. So yeah, that's what I would say. You gotta, and it's a very good system. It's got a lot of good games. Not yet, but next year, like I said. Third is the Xbox One, which I'm sad to say this because I bought my Xbox One second, but I faced the consequences. So on the Xbox One, it's like a desert there. There's no real games on there except for third party, and like I said, we already know where third party's heading. Whee! Just saying, a lot of them are broken, but you know, some are not broken, like Far Cry. Far Cry is a very good game, and that's it. So yeah, the Xbox One, you won't have a really must-have system until next year when Halo 5 comes out. Unless you desperately want Sunset Overdrive, then there you go. But yeah, that's what I would say. Wii U, PS4, then Xbox One. I definitely think this is in my order. Obviously, this is all based on opinion, but this is all based on experience of a whole year of gaming. So I just really, that's how I recommend it. And yeah, so have fun gaming, guys. I'll see you next time. I'll probably be playing Super Smash Bros. For Wii U because that game is so good. Oh my god. Thanks again for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, it would be great if you could leave a like rating, comment on what you thought, click that subscribe button on your screen right now to stay up to date with all my latest videos. Like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. Both the links will be in the description below. And if you want to see my last video, click that video on your right now to watch me show off my video game pickups of October of 2014. If you want to see me do a Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy, click that Super Mario Galaxy title screen on your left right now. It'll take you to a playlist on my second channel where it'll show all the episodes as they come out. So yeah, guys, see you next video.